number here that have firmed from their opening marks. They're just about set. This is race 2, the Claimer. Always tough to sort out. They're ready and they're racing. Well, the one that the punters did sort out was one of the first off the arm, and that was Idle Hands. It's being driven for the lead, but going with it is Sartu, just as keen to hold, and they're really putting on the speed early. They've gone 3 in front of Nono's Stride, and then came Greenman's Valley, and still these two go to war up front. Back in about 5th spot, our Pretty Maid, Audrey Marie, Thinking of You, and last of all is De Pompide. Well, they're going like last week's Pay up front. Going to the top now is Idle Hands. It was kind of a lead at all cost situation. He pressed on and he found the top. Now he'll look to back it off. It's Idle Hands leading a length. Second, Sartu. Third, Nono's Stride. Fourth is Greenman's Valley. It's Indian File. Next is our Pretty Maid, followed by Audrey Marie, and then Thinking of You. And last of all, as they sweep out of the straight, was De Pompide. That lead time a cracker, 36.2. It's Idle Hands going into the back straight, leading Sartu by 1. 2 away in third spot is Nono's Stride, and then Greenman's Valley. Working away from the inside is our Pretty Maid to make some ground. Thinking of You was going up on the outside of those. Just as Greenman's Valley came away from the inside, it did force our Pretty Maid 3 deep, but it presses on. And pressing on around them is Thinking of You. Audrey Marie's into the running line, and last of all is De Pompide. So a few shuffling up here as they come down the side. Thinking of You seems to want to press on here. And as they come down the side, he did back it off to a 32-1 first quarter. But the leader is still Idle Hands, only ahead to Thinking of You, keeping it working. Sartu third. Fourth, our Pretty Maid. Fifth on the outside is then Greenman's Valley. Next, the inner is Nono's Stride from Audrey Marie. I think she might be suited by this early tempo. And at the tail of the field, 2 away is De Pompide. They greet the judge around to go. 30-9 for the second quarter. 63 the half as they leave the straight. Idle Hands leads a neck on Thinking of You. Sartu's under lock and key. Third, and our Pretty Maid fourth, 1-1. Nono's Stride is next, followed by Greenman's Valley, Audrey Marie. And last of all, 2 away is De Pompide as the Claimer field works down the back straight. Idle Hands gets 3 parts now on Thinking of You. Sartu's on a loose rein. And then our Pretty Maid, Nono's Stride, Greenman's Valley. Further back then to Audrey Marie, and 2.5 away to De Pompide. 400 to go. 30.2 for the third quarter. Now he gets serious here on this leader. Cutting loose out deep as our Pretty Maid. Our Pretty Maid quickly goes up to join and head Idle Hands. Thinking of You and Greenman's Valley, and Audrey Marie peels to the extreme outside to try and run on, but this is off and gone. It's our Pretty Maid, king of the Claimers. Leon Jurda's going to win another one. Great go for the Miners. Idle Hands. Audrey Marie storming home is a place chance, but it's our Pretty Maid eased up to win it. Our Pretty Maid wins it by 5 lengths to Audrey Marie. I think Greenman's Valley might have got third, and those Idle Hands, but that's a flip of the coin, and close up there was Thinking of You. And they got right away from the others. Sartu, Nono's Stride and De Pompide. And as easy as you like, our Pretty Maid has brained them.